bypassed the air gap up top here, which is definitely wrong. Most likely because they were getting water shooting from the top of the air gap, which would indicate a clogged garbage disposal hose. I'm just guessing at the reason there, but this is definitely wrong. What'll happen is the bacteria that's in the garbage disposal will wind up getting into your dishwasher. You definitely don't want that. So this is why you need an air gap. An air gap acts at preventing the disposal gunk from going over into your dishwasher. So anyway, let me show you how to fix this if you come across this. Also, this is how to set up an air gap. So here goes. There's our air gap up top there, and here's where this has been clamped together. And the other clamp is down here, so what we're going to do is remove this clamp up top here, and the larger line is going to go to the disposal up top. Here we go. My 5-in-1 can probably slip over the top of this clamp here. Kind of blocked there, but anyway, now we can separate the drain line from inside here. So now this side's going to go up to our air gap on the larger side. And we're going to press that into place. Loosen up the cap here. Okay, and slip that up into place, and then tighten down the nut, positioning it in a spot that'll be a little easier to get at in the future. Okay, and you want to watch out for this stuff. This is an acoustic sound dampening texture on the bottom of the sink. It's pretty sharp stuff. It's kind of rough on the hands. Next, we're going to take the other clamp here and bring this up to where it's supposed to go. So, loosen this up here, and then we're going to need to slip this over the smaller side. Which may not be that easy to get on. What we can do is bend this a bit, try to widen it up and make slipping it on a little bit easier. Like so. And now it's just a matter of pressing it up into place. It's not always that easy. I'm just kind of pressing and twisting, pressing and twisting. Take a few runs at it. To make it good. Okay, once you get it up high enough, you'll slide your clamp over, And again, you want to position it somewhere where it's going to be easy for you to get to in the future, because you may need to from time to time for maintenance or replaceable. Okay, and we're all set there. Now we're ready to run the dishwasher, test it out. We'll field test it for leaks at all its different spots, as well as to make sure that no water is shooting from the air gap drain line. So let me go ahead and do that. Start the dishwasher, which I have unplugged so I could use the light here. So I guess I'm gonna have to turn the light out here. Oops, I borrowed the plug there. So we're gonna run the dishwasher. I'm gonna push it ahead to the fill cycle. You can hear it filling. This is a copper connection. I can feel the water starting to get hot here. Copper water supply line. This particular kind of disposal, garbage disposal, is kind of the worst kind in my opinion. It's not the brand, it's the design where it's got a threaded collar in. These tend to leak. I find that when I have garbage disposals fail, most of the time it's this design. There's a different kind that has a flange and a compression fitting that goes in, and those, in my opinion, are a lot more reliable. Well, in my opinion and my experience. So just telling you, if you got a choice between the threaded kind and the compression fitting kind, I highly recommend going with the compression fitting type, which I'll show you sometime on another video. Show you a change out. I can show you how to convert these too. What you need is a tailpiece end to go here. It's not too hard to repair, so no biggie. But anyway, it sounds like our fill cycle's done, so I'm going to move it ahead to the drain cycle, and we're going to watch up top as well as below to see if it here comes up top. And so far everything's draining like it should, so we're good there. We're going to feel for any leaks down here. Everything's good there, and feel for any leaks here. We're good there. Let's go ahead and test out my disposal. Everything's working good there. So everything's doing what it should. That's how I hook up an air gap line, and that's the way it should be done for health reasons. If this comes loose or needs to be tightened, you can tighten this down with a pair of channel locks here. And I have another video covering how to unclog a clogged air gap if you want to check that out. Hope you like this video, subscribe, leave some comments below, and have fun fixing stuff out there. Happy savings!